Hi, I'm Jake with Roasty Coffee, and today we're going to be talking about the best drip coffee maker for your kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little spoiler alert that at the end of this video, I'm not going to tell you which one of these machines that you should buy. I'm going to say it depends, but I'm going to try to give you some tips and advice on how to make the right decision for you. So we did test all of these out. We did use the same beans every time, the same grinder every time, so we were freshly grinding the beans just to be as fair as we could without being overly sciencey about it. Trying to give these things a taste test and take them for a test drive. And so some of the ones that we liked, I was really a big fan of this OXO 8-cup coffee maker. One of the things about it is that it has SCA certification. And what that means is the SCA, Specialty Coffee Association, they have nailed it to a science to where they know the exact temperature range and the time that the water should be in touch with the beans and all of these different factors that make sort of the gold standard in a cup of coffee. And so that's one tip I'll give you, is that SCA certification is a pretty big deal in the sense that I'm not saying it has to have that to be a good coffee maker, but if you're buying a coffee maker that has that certification, it's sophisticated enough to sort of be a little bit foolproof. It's gonna make a really good cup of coffee by third-party standards that's just gonna be consistently good drip coffee. And so in that price range, I thought that coffee maker made excellent coffee. I love that it's got a really just small footprint on your countertop, and it looks and feels high-end. To pick it up compared to some of the others in the similar price range, it's heavy in a good way, it just feels solid construction. Love the coffee, and I love how simple it is to use. If you're trying to go higher end than that, obviously the Moccamaster, people rave about that. It's got the 5-year warranty with it, so I mean, it's built to last. People rave about it for a reason. You know, it's got a phenomenal reputation in the space. So you really can't go wrong there. Again, the coffee tasted amazing. It looks like a piece of art on your countertop. So if you're thinking something higher end, it's really, kind of a can't miss pick. I would say similarly, the Breville Precision Brewer. One of the key differences is I really like the customization options that you have with the Breville. So you can really get into that menu and set the amount of bloom time that you want. You can set the exact temperature of your water and all of these different things. So it's got the presets that you would expect, but you can really get in and dial it in exactly how you want your coffee, which I think is a pretty cool feature. But it is a higher end machine, but it looks like it feels like it has a lot to it. And then probably the final ones I'll mention are the Ninjas. So I've been using the Ninja Specialty Coffee Maker at home for the last couple of years. Obviously, I really like it because I've had my fair share of coffee makers to try. I just love the versatility of it. So I do use, it's got a little built-in frother, kind of a built-in scoop on the side. Just these little things that are thoughtfully done. It looks nice on the countertop. It makes consistent coffee. The little dial where you can just change and maybe do a travel mug today and a half a pot tomorrow and that sort of thing. It's just very easy and intuitive to use. And I just like everything that it comes with. It's just very versatile, and it's kind of a fun coffee maker. So they've got a newer model here, the DualBrew Pro, which does all of those things and then even a little bit more. And it comes in even a slimmer package, so it looks gorgeous on the countertop. It has a digital display, and it's also K-Cup compatible. So if you like Keurigs, that's K-Cup compatible, and you can use it for that. Or of course, you don't have to. You can use it as a regular drip coffee maker. So for me and my money, I'm a big fan of the Ninja coffee makers as well. And then we talked about the Hamilton Beach FlexBrew, which is a super popular option. It's kind of at a low to mid price tier. Also has the K-Cup compatibility. Wasn't my favorite personally. It feels a little bit cheap, but there's a lot of people that love it. So if K-Cups are your thing and you don't want to buy a Keurig branded machine for whatever reason, you could take a look at that and also make full pots as well. So it really depends on kind of what you want to spend. But hopefully this has given you a little bit of guidance. So for wrapping this thing up, if I had, where budget just wasn't a concern of mine, honestly, I would have a hard time deciding between the Breville Precision Brewer and the Moccamaster. I would probably flip a coin. I mean, the coffee was excellent out of both of them. I do like the customization stuff on the Breville, so maybe I would lean that way. I don't know. It would be a tough call. It really would. I would recommend both. I don't think you can go wrong either way. If I was making drip coffee and I was on a little bit more of a budget, something that's kind of mid-tier, I mentioned the OXO, I highly recommend that. I really like that machine. It feels like quality. It made amazing coffee. And if you're into sort of the versatility and you want to make latte-like drinks and stuff like that without having an espresso machine and all of that, these Ninja coffee makers are really slick. They're cool, and they do basic coffee good too, so there's a lot to like about those. So if versatility is kind of your thing and making a variety of drinks and you want something that's got a bit of a fun factor to it, maybe take a look at one of the Ninjas. So hopefully that's a helpful review for you. Obviously, we've done reviews separately of each one of these machines, so feel free to check out the links in the description below to watch any of those videos, get more information, or check out our website. And I really want to thank you for watching.